we back once again. When I hear people argue about race, the first thing I always say is maybe no one understands and haven't thought about how that person view things from their side of the fence. I often hear white people say, well, if African Americans know they're targeted by society, how come they don't just get things right? You know, that's very easy for someone like yourself to say. Let's be real, the majority of white people have both their mothers and fathers. Black people don't, we on the bottom with it. When you look at the majority of people incarcerated in jail, who are they? Majority of them are black. And the majority of them have or had fathers who aren't strangers to the law or never had fathers present. So that's why it's always a repeated cycle for a black child. Never had a real male figure to guide us, so how can you expect us to get it right? I remember going to the airport last year on the way to Toronto blazing my ass off. I opened the door and looked ahead and saw a lady hop out of a white expedition. And she hopped out in a uniform, so she was an undercover police officer. Mind you, I live in LA, so the weed laws are more conservative here than in other states. The lady came up to me and asked, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm doing well." She told me and my boy to hop out the car. Now, being some niggas from Florida, we automatically thought we was going to jail. Nigga, we had an ounce of weed in the car. An ounce of weed in the car would get your ass automatic fed time in Florida and in a lot of other states. Of course, she smelled the weed and searched the car. She found a bullet in the car, but she couldn't find the gun. I ain't stupid, I had a gun at my house. She kept asking me, "Where's the gun?" I said, "There ain't no gun," so she called for backup and 5 more police officers pulled right up. That's when me and my nigga thought for sure we was going to jail. A bullet and some weed in the car, and I had just got the car and it had no tag. In California, you can drive around in the car with no tag and they won't pull you over as long as they know that motherfucker knew. So I kinda got away with it. Yeah, I know it sounds a little weird to every other state, but Cali is like that. Before I knew it, every other officer was tearing my car up just to find that gun. But they couldn't find it. Then a lady came up to me and said, "You two are free to go." And my nigga hopped up ASAP and he drove off like his ass auditioned for Need for Speed or some shit. Not to mention that she let him drive off with an ounce of weed in the car. Now where I'm from, I know a lot of guys that's serving a lot of time in prison just for some weed. And you mean to tell me you let me go in my car with a bullet? And you let my nigga drive off in the car with no tag and an ounce of weed in the car? That's when I really scratched my head there and said something is wrong. The system is all fucked up. There are all kind of dudes serving time in prison for some weed, but just because I'm in this state, I'm safe? I remember hearing someone say that police officers aren't nothing but slave guards. That transition into what they are because blacks and whites were competing with jobs back in the mid-1900s, so they became that to get over. Which is something I agree on, because let's really look at it. How many black people do you really know that's gonna work for the police department at that time? Not very many. But the point I'm trying to make is that black people are always the majority on the news when some bad things happen, but we don't even make up the majority of this country. We don't even make up a quarter of this country. Why are we always getting the book thrown at us? Racism, man. I really don't think a lot of white people know how much we are really targeted by the government. If I was white, I wouldn't care either. Why should I care? It's not my concerns. I don't know what it's like to have friends in jail. That's minority problems. All white people know another white person that's selling weed or smoking weed in an illegal state, but how many of them can say that their friends are dead or in jail? Not very many. But people of color, we can all say it. It's hard coming up in this country, and yes, we have to talk about race because that's the only way how we're gonna get it together. Here go your video, man. I'm not gonna talk you to death. Old shit part 2, racial profiling. Just a spin-off of my last video, but with way more ass shaking. You know y'all like that type of stuff. Y'all like to be educated but have some ass in y'all face, so here y'all go. Watch her shake her ass, but listen to the message. You just remember, I ain't shit. Yeah, yeah. They tryna set us up, racial profiling on a nigga. Because of my skin, shit is fucked up. What we go through on a daily, but you only hear about it. God damn it, we headed to jail over some goddamn dope. How the hell we criminals? We don't wanna play no ball. 3 niggas in the back of 1 car, the other 2 in the second pig ride. They always say, tell the truth, boy, and don't you lie. Do you wanna know why niggas lie? Because
Cause y'all crackers lie too. You say we poison in society, but y'all put poison in the food.
Man, these cuffs too tight.
It's a long ass life.
We gon' be taking cold showers.
Well, it's a food high.
Nigga, you sound dumb as fuck. When you get to the jail, you have to guard your butt.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. Don't be thinking you gon' be eating mashed potato and turkey. You gon' be somewhere in the cell with a nigga named Fred on the bed with your head down twerking.
Damn.
Taking all your commissary.
Put your ass in missionary.
Taking all your
Put your
commissary.
ass in missionary.
Trying to set us up, racial profiling on a nigga. Because of my skin, shit is fucked up. What we go through on a daily, but you only hear about it.
Murder kill a nigga, y'all put him away. But when y'all murder nigga, y'all get suspension with pay. See, murder kill a nigga, y'all put him away. But when y'all murder nigga, y'all get suspension with pay.
Shit is fucked up, boy. Shit is fucked up, boy. Shit is fucked up, boy. Shit is fucked up, boy.
Hey, you niggas too loud. I thought I told you to calm
I
down.
ain't fucking with this crap.
Oh, did that come from your mouth?
I plead the fifth.
How you niggas are ignorant? You're never gonna come up. Don't you people get it?
Man, why you had to go there?
Strip me from my ways.
Take me from my country.
Strip my fucking name. It's easy to cut on the TV and blame.
A person who was born mentally enslaved.
Shit is fucked up, boy. Shit is fucked up, boy. Shit is fucked up, boy. Shit is fucked
They
up,
trying
boy.
to set us up, racial profiling on a nigga. Because of my skin, shit is fucked up. What we go through on a daily, but you only hear about it.
She smokes like go. She smokes like go. She smokes like go.
She smoke like a pro dough, got a replay in slow-mo. Purple in her chocolate Dutch, watch that blunt burn slow. Smoke loud kush with a bad bitch, I'm talking top notch, no average. I'm the man with the plan I can manage, watch me kill this shit straight savage. She a vet showing off some tricks, A1 all around, she legit. The way she smoke that kush and it turn me on, make a nigga really wanna hit. Calling my phone and I know she wanna vibe, tell me bring that loud so you know I'm gon' slide. Couple blunts roll up so it's time to get